Two leopards are freed from a cramped room, while people watch in awe from behind bars. Recording their first steps toward freedom.
Ноги уберите оттуда. Открывай. Ну, самец хороший, да, крупный. 50 килограмм. Открываем. Давай.
The first bear bolts into the forest, while the second looks back at two people, making them scream and run before it follows. The third bear is freed, but charges straight into the camera, knocking it over.
Give me the pat on the head.
Yeah, I'm with her. Can you help her hold? Yeah. Let him go!
A massive rescue unloads thousands of birds from cages in a 22-wheeler truck, letting them take to the open sky. An animal struggles to push out of a wooden crate. Until the door swings open and it sprints into a new life.
Watatoka. Wamekataa. Atatoka. Ng'ombe hawa.
Get the video rolling and stick one on there and see what happens.
A rescued turtle, Pachwa, is carried to the shore and with a joyful rush disappears into the waves.
Let's do that again. There you go, Pumpkin. Go find your mom. Hey, they like it. Y'all get to do that a couple more. What are you waiting on?
a bull is freed and led to join other cows. His calls echo pure happiness across the pasture. A magnificent snow tiger steps into the wild, its paws touching grass for the first time in years. Caged birds are released deep in the forest, filling the air with the sound of their freedom. On a bright coastal morning, rescuers released sea lions into the cold blue waters.
You're last, dude. Don't care how you can close the tunnel door. Go back in.
The moment their flippers touch the ocean, they dive and leap as if the sea is calling them home.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I got a badger in a bucket. That's how you release them without a, well, anything. Just a bucket. Here, come on.
No, he's out of the trap.
He'll run out. You're free, bud. You're free. Here you go. You're free. Go. 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 Go.
In a quiet rural village, a man works an iron rod into a rusty cage. Inside, a fox paces nervously, batting at the bars.
There you go.
Then the door gives way.
Could be out right now. Yeah. One out. There you go.
The fox freezes for a heartbeat, realizes it's free, and bolts into the undergrowth without looking back.
Head her out.
Ați venit toamna trecută și au fost prea mici pentru eliberare.
Это на самом деле я сразу совижу, что такое.
Asta poți enter, trebuie să poți asta.
Așa?
Așa.
Au. Ce turma de arici.
Se răspunde.
Ce fraieri sunt.
From the deck of a small boat, sea lions slide into the sea one by one. Their playful splashes mark the beginning of a new life in the wild. A cheetah dashes out of the cage in a golden blur, then slows to a cautious walk. The wind of freedom rustles through the tall grass around it.
And the deep forest is the perfect place for it.
A massive anaconda slides into the undergrowth. Its thick coils vanish into the shadows of the rainforest. 6 tall giraffes step cautiously from a trailer into the open savanna. People record from nearby vehicles as the gentle giants disappear among the trees. A snowy white owl spreads its wings and soars into the jungle canopy. Its ghostly figure melts into the green, silent as a whisper. A powerful big cat springs from its cage, eyes scanning the wild around it. In a few bounding strides, it fades into the dense foliage. A man opens the vehicle's gate, and a bear lumbers out, sniffing the air. Startled by the horn moments later, it bolts into the forest's shadows.
Oh, whoa! He's in a hurry now.
Chyba nie wiesz. Com quaralho, tonto, já.
Caralho, mas também há alguma contra o
Minha prática. Com quaralho. As minhas galegas devem andar ali por
Olha aqui para trás, olha.
People open the cage to free a lion into the wild, and it slowly steps out, scanning its surroundings before walking toward the trees. When people open the cage, one chimpanzee quickly climbs a tree, but the second charges toward the cage, aggressively smashing and rolling it. The startled rescuers scatter while the chimp continues its wild display. After a lifetime of performing tricks, Susu the tiger is finally free. For the first time, she can scratch her claws against a tree. A simple joy stolen from her for years. Years of captivity end in a moment of pure freedom. One by one, animals take their first steps into a world they've never known. For 28 years, Vanilla the chimpanzee lived in a cage. Now, she gazes upward and sees the sky for the very first time. The gates open, the cages are empty. For these animals, today is the first day of a life without bars. After nearly 3 decades without sunlight, a chimpanzee sees the open sky and clings to her family in joy. For countless animals, the first taste of freedom is unforgettable. A step into grass, into sunlight, into life. The door opens. For the first time, this animal steps into freedom, unsure, but ready to begin again. From cages and chains to sunlight and grass, these rescued animals discover what it means to truly live. A quiet moment, a deep breath, and the first step outside. For these animals, the world is suddenly wide open. The Siberian tiger's first steps into freedom are cautious, then confident. At last, the wild is home again.
But after being rehabilitated, this big guy is ready for his new home.
In the foothills, a team unlatches an iron cage holding wolves that have known nothing but confinement. The moment the gate swings open, one takes off at full speed. Under the wide African sky, the doors of a transport truck open to reveal restless zebras. One by one, they gallop out, manes flying, stripes flashing against the golden grasslands.
Anytime you're ready.
What do you smell?
Dozens of cows, cramped in a farmer's holding pen, are finally released. They step into open pasture, pausing in disbelief, then start bucking, running, and twirling their tails in pure joy. People nearby laugh and film, unable to stop smiling. In a small sanctuary, a large bird, its wings cramped from years in a cage, steps hesitantly toward the open door. Then, with one powerful flap, it rises into the air. At the edge of a forest stream, rescuers carefully tip a basket. A massive cobra slides into the shallows, its hood low and calm. With a graceful ripple, it glides into deeper water, leaving only rings on the surface.
Ready?
Two people gently set a cat free in the snow, watching it disappear into the white. From the back of a truck, rescued monkeys leap to the ground and dash into the trees.
Hello, hello. Dad. Hey, Dad.
In Sri Lanka, rescuers cut heavy chains and the elephant finally steps free.
Free elephant.
Make sure you flush it off.
Off you go.
And he's off.
Hundreds of white birds burst from a room, filling the sky with fluttering wings.
Yeah, that's great.
They're still coming. They're still coming.
Freed in the jungle, goats leap into a truck and race with wild joy.
She's number 7 is her tag number.
A woman releases an octopus from a glass jar and it glides into the sea.
ওরা নিজেরা যাবে সামনে হাতাই নেন না কারণ ছবিতে আমরা চাচ্ছি যে ওরা নিজেরা ইয়ে করে
Hundreds of black turtles paddle into the waves under the golden sun.
তলে পড়ছে না বালির তলে একটা ধরে আমরা নাই বালির তলে নাই তো সুন্দর লাগছে
Under the night sky, a cheetah bolts from its cage into the darkness.
उठा सावकाश उठा काय ना तिको अटॅक करतो ना सोड तू सोड
The crocodile slips into the water, vanishing with a single ripple.
चपडी मास शिवकल आणि फाटी ओढ इथं सोड सोड
A rescue team releases thousands of fish into a flowing river through a huge water pipe. The silver bodies flash as they rush downstream, finally free in their natural home. Two cheetahs are released from a wooden cage deep in the savannah. The moment the door opens, they explode into motion, sprinting with all the power they've been holding back. Deep in the Indian jungle, rescuers free a majestic tiger. A bear is set free, but suddenly turns to charge at its rescuer. The driver speeds away just in time, narrowly avoiding the attack.
Jesus Christ!
By the riverbank, a small crocodile is released for the first time. It scrambles into the water, tail swishing happily as it disappears. In the Rocky Highlands, 6 mountain goats leap from a transport truck. They dash straight into the cliffs, blending with the rugged wilderness they belong to.
Ini siapa Mas Dharma?
Indah.
Hey, buddy. Look at that, you guys. I know. All right. Where are you gonna go, bud?
Big guy.
Oh, look at that. Oh, he does look like a turkey. All right, you ready? He's like, yes, I am. Oh, everybody hang on just a little bit so we can give the bird some space.
In a quiet forest clearing, foxes are freed from captivity. They pause only for a moment, sniffing the air, before vanishing into the thick jungle brush. Under the African sun, a hyena steps out of an iron cage. Its eyes scan the open grasslands before it trots away, watched by a crowd with cameras in hand. Two massive hippos are led toward the riverbank. With a splash, they disappear into the muddy water, sending ripples across the surface. A rescuer carefully opens a crate in the jungle. A long, muscular snake slides out, disappearing into the shadows beneath the trees.
There we go. Just gonna go straight to the water here.
On a sandy beach in Indonesia, locals release a crocodile into the turquoise sea. The reptile slips under the water, vanishing like a ghost. In the forest, a man opens the cage door for a chimpanzee. Without hesitation, it climbs the nearest tree, swinging into the canopy with pure excitement. Thousands of pigeons burst out of their cages. The air fills with the sound of wings as they swirl together into the open sky.
Don't, dude. He is. Dude, if you're letting him go, he's gonna take off a rabbit. Get out! Yeah! Get out of there! Just take it out. Whoa! Yep. Here, let me. Wow. You really want him? I got it attached over there. Get out of there. Get. Goodbye.
You know, because Joe did it.
That mother was screwed.
A mysterious rescued animal is released into the wild. Onlookers watch as it darts into the distance, reclaiming its freedom. A black bear steps out of the cage into the forest. It lifts its nose to the wind, taking in the scents of the wilderness it hasn't known for years.
Ready?
A woman opens her hands to release two white birds, Snowball and Snowflake.
Oh, pretty boy. Come on, Snowballs and Snowflake. Come on. Come on.
They rise together into the bright sky, wings catching the sunlight.
Released as a...
Doing a good thing for the environment.
Two leopards step out of the vehicle cage, pausing for a heartbeat before bounding into the deep jungle. A rescued dolphin is released into open water, its sleek body cutting through the waves. With one graceful leap, it disappears into the ocean's embrace. In a vast open field, a dozen elephants step out of their enclosure. They trumpet loudly, kicking dust into the air as they celebrate their return to freedom.
Yeah, just kick it. Oh, here, just turn it over like. You ready? Go.